I am reliving my childhood dream of creating a RuneScape One Defense Pure. Here's the catch. It's actually the 2004 version of the game that a group of developers have created over the past few years. And it's kind of getting a lot of traction right now. So it's not affiliated with the actual creators of RuneScape, but it's free, it's open source, and it's community run. And their whole goal is for it to just be a preservation of the game in this time period. So it's 2004. When I started playing the game, I was literally 8 years old. It was 2005. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was just walking around trying to make friends, trying to make girlfriends, pretending I was a girl at times to get free GP, and just overall playing the game improperly. It was amazing. But in the following years, I would watch Pking videos such as I Mahatma I, Kids Range, Elf Mage, and I would watch in fascination because I had no clue how they were so good, how they were getting so much money, getting these kills, how they got their account to where it was. And I wasn't really smart enough as the 8, 9, 10-year-old kid that I was to actually go out and do it myself. But I have the benefit of being 20 years older and ready to conquer the wilderness. I definitely won't do that, but I will try. And I'm trying to build up a One Defense Pure that I will be able to have fun with. Now, this is a May 2004 version of the game, so there's no special attacks in this time period. There's no legendary Dragon Dagger special attack. There's literally not even the Dragon Scimitar in the game yet, because that didn't come out until, I believe, 2005. Now, it will be on this server at some point, because what the developers are doing is chronologically developing the game exactly how it was updated back in the day. Maybe not at the exact same pace, but that's their goal. You know, we can just sit and hope that Jagex will allow this server to exist, because it's so much different than the current state of old school RuneScape, which I haven't touched in years. Now, going into this, I really didn't want to do a lot of grinding. And that's part of the reason why I'm making a One Defense Pure, is because I don't feel like grinding my life away mining or woodcutting like I did way too much of back in the day. I also don't have as much free time as I once did. So I was like, well, how can I have the most fun? Build up an account that I will primarily use for PvP. And if I have fun with it, I have fun with it. If I don't, then we'll see what I can do from there. There's been thousands of people playing this server. As of right now, when I'm recording this, there are currently 1,006 people playing. And at any given time, when I go to this homepage, it's roughly around 1,000. Now, this is about to get really interesting because so far we have been limited to free-to-play RuneScape content. The pay-to-play content, also known as membership content, is going to be dropping on Saturday for everyone playing this server, absolutely free. And it's going to be very interesting because all sorts of new content is going to be dropped for everyone at the exact same time. And it will be really interesting to see how the economy in the game reacts, what kind of methods people are doing to try and get a hand up on getting rich and whatever else they've thought of. I feel like everyone has their strategies that they're going to plan to do in that first hour or two of pay-to-play content. So it'll be really interesting. If somehow you're discovering this server from this video, I would suggest not going and playing it yourself unless you're ready for your life to be consumed. I never thought I would be this addicted to a game that came out over 20 years ago. But here I am, just as addicted as I once was when I was a kid. For the past 2 weeks, I've been killing dark wizards, killing cows, selling cowhides, selling runes, killing giants, burying big bones, doing all kinds of shit to get my stats up to a place, eventually, where I'll feel comfortable PKing. And I'm in a pretty good spot going into membership content. I have 40 attack, 50 strength, 51 range, 31 prayer for ultimate strength, 46 magic, and basically until Saturday, by the time you're watching this is tomorrow, I'm going to be continuing to level up my combat stats. You can see I've done little to no other skills training other than fishing and cooking a little bit. But like I said earlier, I did not want to grind like I once did. I remember as a kid, I would be terrified of these dark wizards because they'd always attack you as you're walking through here. And now I've just slaughtered thousands of them. One of the best parts about playing this is hearing the sound effects. and the music in the game. It brings back so many memories. The coolest part about this version of RuneScape is there's no grand exchange, so you actually have to interact with people. When you come over here to Varaka West Bank, there's literally just people selling and buying items like the good old days. Now, there is a market tool that someone has sprung up where you can actually create a listing to buy and sell items, which has been very convenient, but there's still a lot of trading that goes on in game. I actually got bored of killing wizards last night and I went PKing and I was just finding anyone to attack in Edgeville. Obviously, there wasn't a lot of PKers out, but there were a few, and I did find a couple of fights. Now, what I realized was free-to-play PKing is pretty damn boring because I wasn't able to hit very high. My stats aren't great enough to really get a lot of kills, but it was still fun to see how different PKing was in this time period. There was no XP drops to see if you are about to hit something high. There's no F keys to change what window you're in on the interface. So it's literally just clicking to the prayer menu, clicking to your inventory, clicking to your attack style. And it's really going to be a lot about accurate clicks and not so try-hard clienting focus as old school RuneScape is today. So it'll be really interesting to adapt to it. So before pay-to-play content drops, there's going to be a massive PKing event going on the server. I'm going to make a video of that probably, maybe even live stream it. So make sure you tune back in here. Probably so many clans that are going to turn up and it'll probably be hectic, but fun at the same time. One of our last opportunities to experience a massive free-to-play PKing extravaganza. And then Saturday is when the magic is going to happen. Pay-to-play content. I already have a strategy in place. I expect the player count will kind of boom up, maybe even to 2,000 plus. We'll have to see. But I'm looking forward to creating a lot of content. I'm having a blast with this server, so make sure you tune in, subscribe. This is a brand new channel, and I'm excited to have fun with it. So I'll see you in the next one.